Can you believe that we have reached a point where bypass is actually becoming a thing within the UGC catalogue? We know that when it comes to UGC creators, they have been breaking the UGC terms of service ever since it first became a thing and got added to the platform. Whether it's people trying to create replicas or knockoffs of 50 million Robux limiteds that already existed, or sometimes people even try to just straight up upload the entire hat, you know, hoping that somehow, by some miracle, everyone on the entire platform, including Roblox moderation, just wouldn't notice. But recently Roblox actually tried to combat that. I mean, it took them a very long time to get around to trying to do something about it, but they have now vowed to make it a little bit harder for them to be able to do that, and hopefully make it so that they can't be put on sale and in the UGC catalogue anymore, which now means that we have reached a point where people are starting to bypass in the same way that they would bypass a t-shirt or something like that. So for example, when somebody uploads a shirt and a t-shirt, and then both of those things when combined together will have the bypassed thing, that is exactly what people are now doing with the UGC accessories. So a couple days ago is when this started, and let me tell you that right now these keep getting deleted, and in the last 3 days this is the 4th time that this is happening. Each time it happens, I'm pretty sure it's a different UGC creator, and I don't know if they are doing this and they know what's going on, or if they are being tricked into doing this, but each time that this happens it ends up being the same person that wears the hat in order to turn it into the bypassed limited, so it's probably that person telling these creators to do this. But first of all, UGC creator, this person, uploaded the top of the item of red sparkle time fedora and disguised it as a gem. This screenshot right here, this is the UGC accessory called Gem UGC. The description says that it's a specialized UGC for my group, will not be on sale, and that's probably because it was created only for the person that ended up wearing it. And then, you know, we can see, looking at these screenshots side by side, that literally is just like they cut off the entire outside of the sparkle time fedora, and I guess that was the intentions. That is exactly what they intended on doing, because when this person ended up wearing it, it kind of looks like the fedora, I guess. I mean, it looks weird. There is something wrong about it, and that is because the entire brim of the fedora is completely missing. They only uploaded the top of it for some reason, but I guess that's where the bypass comes in, because I would imagine that this person is going to get a different UGC creator to upload the brim of the fedora, and then he can wear both of the hats at the same time, and it basically makes the fedora. Because moving on, the very next day, another UGC creator has uploaded the 1-to-1 brim of the item red sparkle time fedora. This is meant to be used with the 1-to-1 top of the fedora that was uploaded yesterday by a different creator, by the way. We now have a 1-to-1 red sparkle time fedora uploaded into 2 separate parts. So this one, it's a little bit more hidden, I will say. I mean, the other one didn't really look like a gem, it genuinely did just look like the top of the fedora, but this one, they tried to disguise it as a planet hat, a concept that I thought of and made. Please do not replicate it without credits. Replicate it without credits, as if it's not half of a Roblox hat. This item won't go on sale, works only with headless, and they said that it works only with headless because the middle part of the planet was actually created to go inside of the head, so that you could only see the brim on the outside of the head, and then put the two together, it makes this. It makes the entire fedora, and that is the bypass. Like I said, it's like scarily similar to the way that people bypass t-shirts, where they put shirts and t-shirts together, and then it's gonna have like a swear word on the front of the shirt or something if you put 2 of them together, except this time if you put these 2 together, you get a 30 million Robux limited pretty much for free. This one was actually on the same day, literally a few hours after the last one that we just looked at, but a different UGC creator, so this is the 3rd UGC creator now in on this, has re-uploaded the 1-to-1 red sparkle time fedora brim after the previous one was archived by the uploader. Roblox user guest numbers keeps taking advantage of creators to do this, so I can imagine that, you know, with the Saturn rings or these planets, the UGC creators probably have no idea that that's happening. With the first one, I will say that it does look a little bit more like a fedora. It's probably easier to trick them with the planet rather than the gem. But I can say it's possible that this person is tricking these UGC creators and they have no idea that they are, you know, creating these things in order for them to work as a bypass limited. The next day after that, this was yesterday actually, and this is the fourth and final creator that was tricked into uploading these bypasses by the same person. This UGC creator re-uploaded the red sparkle time fedora brim twice. This is because the previous one texture was deleted. This is the fourth time posting about this, and I said that this is the fourth time this is happening in the last 3 days. Not even 3 days, it's been a little bit less than 3 days since the first time that this happened. Guest 809183 keeps finding new creators to upload these wake up mods. Again, I mean, I said this in the last time that we talked about UGC, which was very, very recently. At this point, I think we should be pointing the blame less at the UGC creators actually creating these and more at Roblox moderation, because this has been happening since pretty much the day that UGC got released, and it's still happening right now. It's still a problem. It's a much bigger problem than before, and Roblox is still very willing to go ahead with giving UGC access to everyone on the platform. So I think, if anything, all of the points raised about why that would be a terrible idea, this one might just be the best example as to why that will be a terrible idea, because people have already found ways to bypass things like this. Imagine how much of a mess that would be if everyone on the platform got the ability to upload these things. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about people finding ways to bypass UGC to create limiteds. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.